Hi Sam, welcome in, welcome in. Is the music okay? I was working on like some school stuff the other day, adjusting my Spotify settings there. So now I have no idea if my music is too loud or not. If it's too quiet, too loud, just tell me. And we adjust it. Welcome in, Stardrop, welcome in Foxy with the First, welcome in Endless, welcome in the back, welcome in Tanjeb, welcome in Sifi, welcome in Stam. So many wonderful people. Hi Wordle, welcome in. Music is fine? Okay, amazing. Wonderful. Are you cosplaying Toothless? I'm not cosplaying Toothless. But look, I do have, this is what you mean, these wonderful, like, headphone ears, or like, not ears, wings. And I really like them. I've been having them for my streams because I like them. You know, a little bit of theming going on. My desk is such a mess. I've been doing school stuff. And it's a mess because I've got like papers all over here. Let me just quickly move that because we don't need school. We don't need university when I'm having a moment to stream. Your blanket looks like skills. Oh, it kind of does. Oh, that's great. It wasn't intentional. I always have a blanket around me just because I like it. Also, hi, Break Ninja Zane over on YouTube. I finished my city. I finished it. Let's go. If you want, you can share pictures of it in my Discord server. I would love to see it. If you haven't already, at least. Yeah, I like that my blanket. That's funny. How's everyone doing? I'm having a wonderful day. This morning it's election day in the Netherlands, so I got to vote for the first time. It's like the first elections that happened since I turned 18. Now, by now I'm like 19 already for a few months, but there haven't been elections yet in quite a while. But now there were, so that was fun. It wasn't that exciting. It was like 5 minutes, but it was cool. Oh my, Stam, Stam. Uh, Stam. I blocked the word ads. I've been blocking the word ads in my Twitch because a lot of people are like complaining about the ads, and I got annoyed by it. But now the Seri bot message is getting blocked, so I need to do something about that because we can't have Seri bot message being like, "Hey, sorry that there's ads being blocked." Let me quickly see if I can fix that. I don't know if I have my block terms public or private. Some of them are private because they're just topics that make me uncomfortable. Let me quickly have a look so I can fix that. Wait, can I DM you? You can join my Discord server and just share it in there in Build Showcase. You can just put your map there, Brick Ninja. Let me have a look. I hate doing this. Hi's on there, welcome in. Okay, let me see, where is my mod settings? I know how to do this. Okay. The block terms and phrases. Let's guess we're removing them for now. And then I'll just find another way to get that fixed. It's fine. Okay, we don't need this one, don't need that. There we go. Why did you block ads? It should no longer be blocked. The reason I blocked it was because, was it? A lot of people come in and then just complain about, oh, I've got 14 ads, and then that's all they talk about, and then they leave again, which is just really annoying. Complaining about having ads, and that's all you bring to the chat? But I hadn't thought about the fact that ads also is used in normal conversation. So that was stupid on my side. So I should not have blocked the full term because obviously it's getting used as more. It's getting used as more. It was more just me trying to find a way to not having to warn people because I suck at warning people. But obviously ads can also be used in a normal day-to-day sentence, so yeah. Anyway, take care, Stan. Take care, Stan. Wordle, what does that mean? Wordle, what does that mean? Thank you so much for the sub, I appreciate it, but what does that mean? Can you explain? And so, hi Xander, if you're still here, why are your eyes hurting? I hope you're okay. Think it's a compliment? In what way is it a compliment? As the cake fire? I'm still here? Welcome, Xander. I'm sorry for the ads. Late birthday night celebration. Oh, of course, it was your birthday. I think I forgot to personally DM you. Wait, let me fix that. Xander. Oh my god. I always like messaging people personally, happy birthday. Because then I often can start a conversation, which I like. But that does result in me forgetting a little too often. It's fine. My back hurts, I'm old. Benji, I'm old. How are you already old? You're like, maybe, what is it? Are you like 1 or 2 years older than I am? How are you already old? Definitely a compliment. Okay, I don't understand the compliment, but I appreciate it a lot, Wordle. And the hype. How are we already on a hype train? How is this happening? Twitch TOS informs me not to answer. That's smart. How do we already have a hype train? Thank you so much, everyone. Stream just started. We haven't even placed a single block. This hype train thing is becoming too long, but I like it a lot. It should probably be like 20 seconds instead of a full minute. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should probably... My plan is on my to-do list to rework some of my sounds. Just because some of them happen a little too often. Or are a little too loud, or are a little too quiet, or all that kind of stuff, right? Add some more like sound redeems to the point redeems, all of that. I want to rework it, and I want to like get the some TTS is a bit weird with like certain redeems or like certain bits and shit, stuff like that. So I wanna go over it to make sure it's like all nice and working again. Anyway, let me just go over what we did last stream if things want to start to render. So last stream we worked on the interior of this, and I'm really happy with. Safety! Safety! Gave out 5 subs. You don't have to do this. It's like, what is it, the second time you've done this? You don't have to do this. It's the second time this month. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's crazy. I appreciate all the support, dude. No matter like how you support, whether it's just by watching, just by saying hi, or by supporting me monetarily, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Okay, I was talking about what we've done so far. Look, so far we have the entrance, which I did like 2 weeks ago. Then we did the interior last stream on Saturday, which I'm so far really happy with. I really like how the ceiling feels really high with the darkness. I like all the candles, and I like the interior. I just want to give it like a little bit more life. And then we'll go from there, and I want to get this entrance feel like really grand and alive as well, because right now it's kind of flat. It's kind of boring. I do like the statues. I know I don't have to, but I do want to. Hi Nemo, welcome in. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Thank you. Are you playing with the new shelves yet? I haven't played with the new shelves yet. I don't have, was it? The server is still 1.21.8, and I don't think it's gonna update anytime soon. Okay, I'm just flying around. We're gonna get a plan soon. I don't think the server's gonna update anytime soon, just because that's how Minecraft updates work. Okay, we're gonna get a plan for today. So last stream, I did like the signs just to like write down what I still want to add. So I want to have a place for dragons to sit. I want to have more loose benches and chairs. I want to have food storage. I want to have like weapon storage. They've got banners on like the references. They have banners on like the walls, and I want to attempt maybe 1 or 2 of those. There's like storage stuff. There's decor on the tables. As right now you look at the tables, they're all kind of, they've got like their light on top, but I don't really have much else. I want to have some of them with like plates, some of them with just items. Give them some like details, you know? Okay, let me just get the reference image in that case, because then we can see what I mean with the banners. Really want to build the banners, actually. We're gonna build banners, just decided that. Now the reference image of the banners are like not great. Like this is a banner, what I'm talking about. That's the banner. You can see it's blocked by a giant pillar. You can see that we have no idea what's going on onto. You can see there's, you know what? I'm gonna skip that sentence because apparently I'm not capable of saying anything. It's fine. And then there's this image where there's also banners in the background, but again, they're kind of blocked. However, we've got a bit more here, and we can like see that it's like Viking stories, like water. This seems to be a ship, and then like something here as well. This seems like either a giant wave or a giant dragon. And given that this is also dragon shaped, I'm expecting that all these banners are like folklore stories. So I want to do like my own interpretation of that. Welcome in, Blur. Welcome in. How you doing? I hope you have a wonderful day. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can do some of these banners. Maybe like come up with our own story for them. Could be cool. How you doing, Blur? I hope you have a wonderful day. We're gonna be working on banners here for the interior. Ooh, there's a block visible. We don't want that. Now the walls are obviously very rocky because it's inside a cave. So I think I'm gonna go with like a few somewhat flatter walls and build them just flat, stick them on top, and then hope it works. So we can put like one here, probably one there, one here. Maybe this feels too like inconsistent. One here, maybe one here, maybe one here. There's at least 6 spots where you could put one. So let me just get like a size. Like how wide would this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But these are way wider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's like a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, most of these are like between 8 and then 14 wide, I think. So if we just grab some like, I'll just grab a platform and then we'll work on them outside so we've got all the space to get copies and everything. We go there. Brick Ninja, I'll have a look after stream in my Discord. I'll have a look at it. Really excited to see it. Hype train is over. Did we get any new emotes? I got all the level 1s already, so I didn't get any new emotes, but maybe someone got a cool emote. Now my thing is, what I just realized when counting is that they were like 8, 12, 14 wide. And I don't know if you noticed, but that's all even centered. Do I go with an even center? Just because I can? Or do I go with even so it works better? I went to Comic-Con a few days ago. I saw someone that just looked just like you. I didn't go to Comic-Con, so it couldn't be me, but that sounds cool. I have thought about going to Comic-Con. I hear a lot of people always talk about it, and one of my friends is even so crazy about it that she went all the way to New York for it. She flew to New York purely for Comic-Con. So I've heard a lot about it, but I've never went myself. Maybe if like friends were to ask me, I would go, but I haven't had like a real reason to go yet. I hope you enjoyed it though. What is it exactly that people do in Comic-Con? Because I know it's a lot of cosplaying, which is pretty cool, but do they also, is it like, do they have like an artist alley, like how they do at TwitchCon, for example. That doesn't make much sense now, does it? Although, kinda does. It's fine. I think I'm gonna work with this as the banner. We give it like an outline, and then we'll do max of like 1 block out. I do kind of want this here. Have a geek market where people sell things they made and stuff like that. So like that's like comparable to like the TwitchCon Artist Alley, where it's like artists, small businesses, stuff like that, selling like their crafts. And then, is it? There are also some actors there and just different shows and activities. Does sound cool. I might maybe like one day if there's like friends or something that like be like, hey, you want to come along? That I might go. Because I think it's like multiple times a year and not necessarily too far away. I don't need this one on. Maybe I should not build with orange shaping blocks on top of orange. That's future me to like figure out. Totally forgot we can do some cool well, it's not that special. Not that cool, but it's I think it's cool, okay? Give me a second. I can do the /life bit. There's one other person online. Are they gonna like then oh, Wordle's also online. Well, Wordle's already on my stream. Look, now I've got the life prefix. And I also moved up chat. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I moved up stream chat, so you can now actually see my commands that I type instead of chat blocking them. I had that blocked for a bit when I played on like bigger servers where people can say random things, so that in case someone in chat said something inappropriate, and like the server chat that I do not moderate, it would not show like on my stream necessarily, but now you can see stuff. Never went to TwitchCon. TwitchCon is basically, yeah, panels of like people who stream doing cool things, like either like it's almost like a live podcast panel sometimes. They've got workshops where you can do like arts and crafts sometimes, depending on like who hosts it. You've got the Artist Alley, which is just a shopping part where you can shop things from... was it? You can buy like artist stuff, and then there's also another part where they just have booths of cool things streaming related, so like businesses like Stream Elements has a booth there, OBS has a booth there, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Never need to flash a giant title in your face. You never have to flash a giant title in my face again. It's great. You can just say it in chat. It's just like the plans still kind of block it, but it's only the start, so with most commands, it should be fine, I think. Also, the sand kind of blocks it. I should probably just move the sand down and then higher the blue a bit. I can work on that, it's fine. Okay, we need to find a story for this. What story? My microphone is muted. How do I keep muting my microphone? How does that keep happening? Because I know what button it is, But I'm pretty sure not clicking that button. Let me just go in my OBS settings real quick. Just to avoid this. Because I hotkeys. Is there any hotkey I keep? I'm just gonna add a different button. So now it should be good. Yeah, okay. I'm so sorry. How long was I muted for? How long did that happen for again? Can I see that somewhere? I can see it in my VOD. I don't think I can see that now. When did I click that? Because it happened last stream too, and I don't know why. Okay, we'll just continue. It's fine. On like 10 seconds? Okay. Okay. So there is this thing. What do we do? I think I'm gonna go with the water. I like the wavy water, and then we'll do something above it, like a boat and then the sky, and then we'll do something dramatic with it maybe. Let's go with like bird shaping. Like the thinner shaping. That all I need? Probably. Welcome in, Titan. How you doing? Hope you have a wonderful day. It's like a wave. And we'll make another wave here. Let's see. That feels too dramatic. Is that fine? I think it is. Hi, Sniper Princess. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'll be lurking. Take care. I appreciate you stopping by. Is that like 2 waves? This one feels too high. That's waves. And then we can color the behind parts in like different colors. They look like different parts. Maybe I'll go higher with the water. Just like one more layer. There we go. I don't know if it really looks like water. It's a bit weird. But it's fine. Do you have like any blue blocks? like water type blocks. I mean, kind of. Don't know how many of them really look like they are water. I don't think the prismarine is gonna work. Diamonds, maybe? I'm not gonna use tube coral, it's gonna be too much of a mess with that. And then what I'm gonna try is doing like darker blues at the bottom and then slowly lighter blues up. Lapis? I think lapis could work as well. Lapis there, and then lapis on this side. And then the concrete powder in the middle, I think would be a good one. And then maybe it needs something in between these two. And I need to not have removed that one. It's fine. Okay, it doesn't feel like it's real water. Is there a light blue that's like the same blue as blue? Because light blue just feels like... I don't know, light blue feels like a different color almost. Like, not the same blue. It's not a lighter version of that. Even cyan kind of feels closer there. Take care, Nemo. Take care. Hope you have a good one. No, I can't really see much. Got it? Was that silly? Maybe. What about this one? Is that too dramatic? I think that's not great. Probably just the light blue wool, and then we'll do the part above it a different color. Because in this one, I think, that one, they have like almost a yellow sky. So we're just gonna change that part to like a yellowish color. Is there something that would match it? I feel like bamboo is too yellow. It's like almost like the terracotta one. I'll go with the terracotta one first. At least a distinct difference. It's kind of difficult to do this because it's such a... Because it's already like really stylized with like the colors and everything. And then it's on a smaller scale. No, it makes it complex. Okay, and then I want to ship. Can't see the full ship here. But kind of. You can see it has like the classic red-white sail. Which I'll probably do with balls or something. And then the ship. Now I don't know how to do the ship shape, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Is the ship just gonna be spruce? Let's see. And I wonder, do I make the diagonal line it has a bit almost sinking? Is that too much? Might be too much, but it's fine. Am I able to place this like there? I can't. Hmm. Welcome in, vegan. Hope you've got a wonderful day. This doesn't really feel like a ship. Like, shape. Feels too short. Hmm. I usually sleep to streams. Well, I hope you can fall asleep in that case. Is that a ship? Kind of. I think I like it better that way, given that the water then fully is covered. Maybe like that for the water line. That's fine. Welcome in, Mr. Baccaroni. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm a bit late, but hi everyone. All good, all good. We're trying to build a ship. Now, it's not necessarily easy, but I think we're maybe getting somewhere. Because it's a crashing ship. Hmm. I don't think I've got a stair, but we can solve that, or is that fine as well? That is fine. And then there's the red and white, like, stripes. Almost like that. That doesn't make sense, I feel like. I mean, you get the idea. Okay. We'll just shape it out. Hmm. How would I do this? That's not gonna work either. There's already a block. I did like the white there. Maybe like the fence gates. It's turkey legs, not gonna lie. Ah. It's supposed to be like the folklore, like, type of, was it? They've got in the Great Hall, got like these banners in the back. Now we can't really see them close up, so we gotta like make them up. Thank you for the follow, Simply Mally. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, that would need the slab there. Just need a slab there, just to make it a little more sense. I kind of feel like this needs red on the side, like in the line. We'll see what we can do. Almost feels like there's a line too much stuff. That's not it. Hmm. This is gonna be a difficult one, but we'll get it. That's gonna connect if I were to put that there. Okay. That's not gonna work if that's gonna connect, so then we'll just have to go with a trapdoor, I think. Like that. Not great, but it's better than nothing. That feels like it goes too far to the side. Maybe like trapdoor and then wall. And make this just that one. That one should then be red. Is there a block that's half red, half white? Could that possibly exist? Take care, Big Ninja. Take care. Hope you have a good one. Okay, I don't think there's something that's like split half white and red. Wouldn't make sense, but maybe like a target block. What is it called? Target. I know how to write. Maybe this could work here, because it's kind of both. Doesn't make much of a difference, but I think from far away it does read more as like what we're looking for. Does glass connect to fence gates? I don't think it does, no. Okay, that's unfortunate. And we'll just let this be. Now, it also has like shields often on here. So let's see, is there a way to do that? I do think heads could like work. But do we want to go as far as using like skulls? I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe like a dried ghost? I mean, is there one that then is at the top? Because then it's like 3 shields. Okay, let's see. Is there one that's at the top? Something like hanging. Handles are at the bottom. Anything that I could put at the top? Is this silly? Probably, but maybe. Does that look it's a shield like it's a shield? Kind of doesn't. We'll just have a look. Just have a look. I don't think having a look is successful. Kinda? I don't think there's much you can do for the shields, but I do like this flower as a shield. Maybe a different color would be better. Kind of looks like it. And then we'll just use a button for the last one. Not that that makes sense, but hey, it'll look cute. Almost like a line. And then we need the disaster that's happening, that this boat is like dying and they have it on their wall. There must be a reason why they have it on the wall. And anvil is not making much sense, I don't think. Even though I want to have like a... What is it? Something that's like the anchor, but... I think that's the best, okay. And then we'll have to do something for the weather. So I'm thinking like... I'm taking mostly inspiration off of this one, right? Looks like it has this giant sun and rain. So I want to go with the sun bit, because I think it's going to be cool to build a giant sun. We have like quite a few cool blocks for it. And it will allow us for some cool shaping, hopefully. So then we get all of these blocks mostly. And a sign. Is there a yellow wall? I doubt it, but we'll see. Hi, Zeus, welcome in. Long time no see. What have you been up to? How's it going? And there's also the terracotta that I kind of like. Probably just like the classic 3x3. I'm moving that. Like here. Been busy with uni and Mr. Beast thingy lately? Oh, that makes sense. I've heard a lot of people saying that. I hope you're doing well otherwise. Was it for me, uni is now like slowing down a bit because it's the end of a block? Is that for you the case as well, or is it still really busy? Let me get the like the dots in. I like the dots. And then these parts will be I don't know about this part. The middle one. Maybe like gold. We'll go like full on gold. Okay, that works. And then we just need all the sticky out bits. Is that a sun? Will that be like a sun? I hope it will be. Oh, well, now that there's mud. It's a bit abstract for a sun. Your builds are OP. Thank you, ZMG over on YouTube. Thank you. The uni pace is fast and steady, trying to keep up. Oh, damn. Now for me now, it's like the end of the block, so it's like switching between courses, and I've got two essay deadlines in 2 days. but one of them is almost finished and the other one I'll be working on tomorrow, and then I've got to wait like a week with nothing, and then next block. Okay, I think I want to have like a gradient for like the background. Like more muted colors so the yellow stands out more. And then the mud will also make more sense. Let's see, is there blocks in between these two? Probably not that many. Oak is not it. Maybe? I think that's the closest we're gonna get. I want the yellow higher. Okay. Down, up, down, up, down. Eh? And then we'll have this part with mud inside. Let's see. And this one. And then this one. What do you study anyways? I don't remember. I've got a free major, so I do basically everything and nothing at the same time. There need to be buttons in there. Oh my. These ones stand out. Is that gonna solve it? Not that much. Is there a color in between? I don't think there's gonna be a color in between. I think it's fine. And then we'll have the rain. Which will either be candles. I think like these candles could be cool. Okay, that's not gonna work. What? Because it's gonna just defeat the purpose of the dithering I did first. Okay. Can you structure and select courses yourself? What does that mean? It basically means that yeah, I can structure it myself in any way. So every semester I need to choose my courses for that block, or like for that semester. Which is, in my opinion at least, really cool. Because it means that if I don't like something, I can just stop doing that for that block. And what was it? Don't have to do it anymore. Like after the semester. It does come with some extra work of having to form your own you have to like make your own course up, so to say. So I have to come up with what I want to do myself. I need to link all of that and like sign up myself for that, like the whole curriculum. There's no set way of doing things, and because of that, a lot of courses are still, you can still sign up for them without having prior knowledge, whereas a lot of specific courses, if you do like math specifically, everything is built onto what you did before. But with a free mate, you've got things from everywhere, so you might have to put in some extra work because you know, if you switch from doing 4 calculus courses one block and then do social stuff, it might be difficult. But I am really excited for it, and it's because I think it's gonna like fit me pretty well. Because was it all over? I do all kinds of things. I like all kinds of things. Yeah, I should move this inside now. See if it even fits. What mod are you using? I use a bunch of mods. In my Discord server, you can find all my mods under build tools, Minecraft resources. I don't know. I think it's Benji's build tools or build. I think it's build tools. What the channel is called. And you can find my exact mod list. If you're wondering what the mod is I'm using right now to move this in, that is Axiom. Is that gonna work? I think it will work here. Do I like that? I do like that. Let's see, is there now gonna be any more? What is it? That is the block. Okay. What I'm gonna do is light up all the candles and hope that that solves it. I doubt it, but maybe we can like get some other form of light in it. With the sun, we could put like, well, we can replace this one with a frog light. The really bright frog light. What sort of stuff do you do then? So right now, what they have is the start of the course has academic skills and academic research in like the first 2 blocks, which is basically preparing you with like all the basics of academic skills and academic research you may need. And then there is what's later? There's also some other stuff that's like to prepare you, and we are doing core electives right now. And the core electives are one subject, like one course that mashes together a bunch of subjects so we can get to know what we like. So right now I just did the course War, which basically mashes together criminology. Yeah, criminology. Let me think. I can't do multiple things at the same time. Criminology, history, law, stuff like that. But there's other courses. One of them is called Love, which combines biology, biology, psychology, and philosophy. So there's like this whole interdisciplinary part of it. And then starting the second semester, we get to choose like real courses, so to say. And then my plan is to do Calculus 1, Fundamentals of Law, and Artivism. And Artivism also is like an interdisciplinary course where they sociology. I may have pronounced it wrong. I may have thought I said one thing and then said another thing. How do I light this up? Wait, I can put a like in here. Yeah, Calculus 1, Artivism, and what was the last thing I said? Fundamentals of Law. And then my last block for this year, my plan is to do linear algebra, programming in Python, and oh, what was it? What did I plan? I have my whole plan somewhere. Written down somewhere. Now I gotta remember. What was my plan? What did I want to do? Linear algebra, programming Python, and I don't remember. But it's basically you start uni, get basics. After that, you can do whatever I want. And then starting my second year, I can also swap out some of the courses for courses from a different faculty. So then I can do, for example, was it something from like a completely different faculty, say architecture, the architecture faculty, and do a few courses there, and they count towards my own degree. Which is not that unusual, I don't think. But still something I think is nice. Is there another way to make it lit up more? I don't know. I really can't remember what my plan was for like the final subject that in my final block. I have it written down somewhere because I was already looking and making a plan of like what I maybe want to do. Just like it's all set in stone because we have to sign up per block. It can be that some things are more like more popular than others. So if you are late with signing up per block, it could be that you don't get the one course you want because some courses have like, you know how certain university studies have like numerous fixes stuff and only a certain amount of people can get in. It's like that, but later on for only one specific course. I think that's pretty good. Is it all spawn proof now as well? Behind here as well? Yeah, okay. Maybe I do want to have a line on top. I really don't remember what I wanted to do. Man, that sucks. I'm also spamming blocks in wrong places. It's fine. It's fine. Crazy assortment of asses. What do you want to be with them job-wise? So I haven't thought that far ahead yet. My plan has just been do whatever I like, and then we'll go from there. Because I like almost everything, and I can't choose one single thing to just do that one single thing. So yeah, I've been doing all kinds of things at the same times. Seems kind of dangerous. Well, the thing is, with a lot of international courses as well, due to like how university has become so international now, it's not that dangerous if I want to do a master's. Because a specific master's doesn't need me to have done a specific subject, but like a certain amount of study credits in like a certain field. And then depending on what I want to do, like if I wanted to be a doctor, I should not have done this, but I don't want to be a doctor, so it's fine. And for a job, given the job market changing so much, and a lot of the time it really is just, hey, as long as you've done some form of university and got a degree, you're qualified, because there's a lot of things where they just need you to have basic academic skills rather than a specific field. So like unless I wanted to be a doctor, which I absolutely do not, I'm fine. Knowledge sponge? What do you mean knowledge sponge? Is that me being like I want to do everything at the same time, or? Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I think that looks good. Can we like look at it from like sitting here? Okay, the smoke is kind of blocking it. But that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay, let's build another one. I like it. I love absorbing information. I love learning new things. I absolutely enjoy like learning, studying, all kinds of things. I love it. Whether it's like very technical or very creative based, I love it all. This one. It's the best. It's great. I absolutely love it. So different in Switzerland. If you don't specialize, you're cooked after uni. Man. It's like the same with like all the people that study communication. Like, there isn't one specific thing you're gonna do with your communication degree. I mean, so in some cases, but a lot of places, if they want you at least. Was it the issue isn't that you're not having the papers to be qualified? Or not having done the specific study, it's just the job market is too many people? Or something like that? But if you've done geography, you could do so many different things as like a job. Unless you do like a PhD and then you go very specific. But same with communication, same with a lot of like history or like other things. And sometimes people don't even become what they like studied for. So I don't think I need to worry about it too much. But that's maybe just me avoiding the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to get a thinner one for the one next to this one. Like, ideally, obviously, I would go into content creation. Now, I know that's not necessarily unrealistic, but I gotta keep in mind that it's good to have a plan B. It's good to, like, not fully build everything on one thing. Because, well, you never know what's gonna happen, and yeah. Watched a 45-minute documentary about the Dutch housing crisis today, just because that was interesting. Just because it was interesting. Oh my. Our housing crisis is also something. There's a lot. There's a lot. Gotta think of yourself as the product and the employer as the customer. Your CP is a network, and networking is your marketing. The thing is with that is a lot of people care more about your managing skills, organization skills, or at least in my opinion, that's what I've seen. Like your organization skills, your planning skills, your like collaboration skills, all of that. Where I'm like, as long as you've got like the academic skills part, just by having done any academic like course, if you've got yourself a bachelor, you've got your academic part, and then the like the collaboration part, for example, is very much depending on what you've done. And the university where I'm going to, and like the university like system they've got, is very well known for its collaboration. Almost every course for me has a group project. I think that's one too high. And working, was it? So having other parts on my CV next to that study will probably help. Like in high school, I was in a student council. I did like multiple things outside of it. I have a trophy from the debate team, like all stuff like that, which I feel like if I have that, but the uni equivalent of it will also mean a lot. Most valuable part of uni, in my opinion, is learning how to approach learning later in life. Like, was it the specific details of a company are either not going to be taught in uni anyways, or they're simple enough for me to learn as I go. So unless I want to like go specifically into water measurement, I don't need to know much about the physics behind the tides of water. Okay, I need to plan for this one. This is another one. Need a plan for it. What do we do? Because we already have a crashing ship because of the sun and the rain. Another one. What's happening to them? What's the folklore? But yeah, was it? I just need to build onto something. Get like credits, basically. The entirety of university will just be me shopping credits. And then once I've learned a lot, I'll get my degree. And then I'll have like a CV that's like, hey, I've done a lot of things. she'll use in 5 to 10 years don't even exist yet. So it's more important to learn. That's like the whole idea behind this free major is the interdisciplinary part and being able to like being specialized can be really good, but can also mean that if that part like the job market fully changes, if that specific thing you're specialized in has developed a lot, you need to fully relearn anyway. Whereas if you've done a lot of different things, you're going to be able to also adjust in a corporate like position, find solutions to things, and combine different disciplines. Combine different disciplines in one solution, and that's because of the free major right now. I've got courses where it is interdisciplinary, like the war course I did. It's law, history, criminology, and some other like small parts. But that's like way more, like way broader than other things. Gotta gamble, right? When you specialize. All the was it? What is it? Engineers right now, computer engineers, best in the future. Hi Sal, welcome in. For the banner, how about a scene depicting the Vikings' ancestor finding Berk? Ooh, how would I do that? Finding Berk. So we would go with like abstract version of the terrain. And then someone standing there. We could do that. We can like try and get that like really high spike up, like bending up here. And then someone standing here. That's a cool one. I like that. Gonna just yoink the blocks from here. Also, thank you for the follow, Riker. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like as long as I finish my degree, I don't have too much to worry about. I hope. We'll see. No, I want to have this the other way around. That's maybe a bit too dramatic. That's fine. And then the top. Maybe we do like some water as well. Just like one little bit of water. What are my signs and my fence gate? Welcome in, SGT Walkley. Hope you've got a wonderful day. Here we go. Does that look like water? I feel like this should then be lower. Hmm. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does. Well, I'm messing up there. It's fine, we can fix it. Just careful. There we go. Welcome, Zionite. Welcome in. Is that looking like water in this case? I feel like because it's only one part, might need some different colors in there. Yeah. I don't know if that feels like water. Maybe if we make more water here. Might look more like water. The thing with stained glass is that it will need something behind it, and we don't have the layers for that. Put a sign behind this sign instead of the fence gate, since it's kind of forced perspective. Was it? Because she'll be looking at it from down here. Mostly. So if we were to do this, then it will be more like a hole. So that's like the idea. Okay, and then we need the big towering terrain. Let's do it with like spruce. And then see how far we get. And then walls as well. No, I do like starting here. And then towering terrain, I said. So it towers this way, and then it comes pretty high up. That's like the peak. Okay, this is difficult. I don't think that's right. No, I like what I had before better. Gotta go now. See ya. Take care, Zers. Take care. You had to remove a block shape from the game. Think stairs, trap, slab, trapdoor, lightning rod. Which would you remove? Lightning rod isn't that like specific. It's like really specific. That's not like a block shape. I mean, it is a block shape, but it's not like what I've put under shaping blocks. Like the normal general shaping block. But if I had to remove one, I would probably say pressure plates, because they're basically carpets. Purely on its shape. I know that they've got like redstone usage, but like they're basically carpets. But without the lines. Sometimes they work better than a carpet, but we also have carpets. Outdoor enchanting table. But enchanting table has perfect shaping with some of the you can create a checker pattern with them. I must sound weird. Have you ever made a checker pattern with them with the what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. The soul lanterns, that's it. I knew that. Is that like the side of this thing? Does that look even like the side of it? I doubt it. This part isn't right. I don't want that to connect. Maybe like a fence? Does that even look like the train that we've got going on? Maybe we like extend this. What? Is that a different... Does that look better? Does that look like the train of Berk from like the side? Can we imagine that that's the big pillar? Kind of looks sad. You don't know what I mean. Okay, so this is really cursed, but let me remember how to do this. Let me get it for you. Whatever. We'll go like this wide. Oh, of course we do need the buck stuff for it. And then we can stack this. Oh no, wait. This needs to be one layer in front. I remember now. Okay, there we go. Look, if you wanted a blue checker pattern. Obviously. Maybe make it even taller. Oh, that could work. Yeah, it can go like 1 or 2 blocks up still. You never know when you may need it. Right? Okay. It's useless. I know. Okay, 1 block up. I want to move this up. And then have 2 of these. I like a fence here. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, approval guy. Hope you have a wonderful day. How's it going? It's cool, but it's so niche. I know, you'll never use it, but hey. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll need it. Welcome in, Addie LMAO. Hope you're alright. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm having a wonderful day. Drawing some shapes. It's kind of difficult, but we manage. Of course, that would connect to that. Okay, that's not gonna work. Maybe like this way, because that way it wouldn't connect. And then that way will work here. No, that would connect, so that's not gonna work. I do kind of like that, but it would connect. Is that a problem? You know what? We'll just deal with it connecting. It's fine. Can we imagine that that's the terrain? It kind of looks sad, especially with this part. Maybe that's better. And let me like texture it like what these blocks are. Oh, it's sticking out there. Okay. I mean, can't do much about that. This one and then that one. Does it look like Berk? I feel like it's a bit on the abstract side to like make much sense. Like, and it needs more color. I think it's not colorful enough. What are you building? I'm building banners for the interior of the Great Hall. So this is the Great Hall, and they have banners here. So we're building those. I already built that one. As you can see, it's already also inside. And now we're trying to build one where we build Berk, but before it had things on it. But it's such a small space that it's kind of difficult. It also is lacking a lot of color. So I don't know how I would go about that. Just putting in the sky will definitely help. And then maybe like turning the rocks less realistic, but more like stylized color. Yeah, the sky will probably help. And then we'll do like another one of those gradients. I think the terrain is like too dark. Maybe if we do jungle for the things here. We'll give it some light. We'll still match with the mud. And then we'll do like the sky. Let's see. I feel like some of these colors are too close to each other and then others are not. Okay, that's absolutely not gonna be the color. Oh my. Is there a darker light blue? Not a fan. Maybe like a lighter cyan. There's this one for the cyan. That's what we have. Maybe if we do like this cyan, but with the darker light blue here. I feel like that feels a bit weird. And yet another day where we need more blue blocks. Looks great so far. Thank you. It needs... it kind of feels... Was it the train? It falls back into the background, like you lose sight of it. Like, I like how colorful that one is. Now, we still need a person in it. And I kind of want to do some birds. How would we do birds? Say we do birds. How would we do them? More abstract, yeah. Ice? Ooh, ice could be a good one. Maybe like clay will work in that palette. Yeah, we'll give it a try. And then, yeah, I'm gonna make the rock more abstract, I think. Rock definitely needs to be more abstract color. What colors would work? I kind of want to go like purple. But not these purples. Like the terracotta purples. Or like these magenta purples. Like the crimson purples. Is that silly? We'll see. Probably stupid. And I think like the floor here just needs to be fully green. Is that silly? That doesn't look like a rock anymore. Light blue terracotta. Yeah, the light blue terracotta could be a good one. And I want to make like the grassy parts more green. And it just looks like an octopus arm. Okay, we can do it. That's not it, but we'll first focus on this with like melons, because melons are bright. And we'll have some like bright colored grass. Maybe moss is closer? I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be a button that's gonna button that in. Ooh, bamboo's a good shout. Good shout. Wait, I don't want that one. There we go. I like that. I like that. Welcome in, Dan. Welcome in. Maybe just the entirety we go for the screen, and then we'll go with a darker green for the top part here. Like that, and then we'll use moss in its highlight, and then we find something new for the rock. I should be sitting closer. I've been sitting back a lot recently. Especially with like this one build I've been doing now together with Benjamin. We've been doing a build. We've got like a tree in it, and that tree, I'm fully hand smoothing it. Like going fully over it with walls, stairs, slabs, everything. And I've just been sitting back doing that. I almost feel like it needs like something on the grass. Like, I don't know, some flowers. Does that make sense? Would lilies work? I have to go to work soon, but I hope you have a lovely rest of your stream and day. Take care, CB. Take care. I appreciate you stopping by as always. Really, really appreciate it. I don't think that makes much sense. Any streams? Like, what? Little trees. Look, now there's trees. And then also, like, trees in the lighter part. What? Oh, that was a misplace. Okay. I think trees like that is fine. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and then the mountain really needs a different color. I like how the yellow here worked so well. How are we gonna achieve that? How are we gonna achieve that? I also want birds. And we can use like the triple candle. Is that a bird? Hmm. I don't think it looks like a mountain in this color. Orange isn't gonna work. Pink mountain doesn't make much sense. The blues are gonna match with the sky. Red mountain doesn't make much sense. I don't want to go too dark. That would look depressing. Maybe like with dripstone, like a brownish mountain. These two are the exact same color, but like different texture. It's fine, it's fine. Levers for the birds, I still want to keep it survival friendly, so I know that like the floating levers where you put two levers at the backs to each other is a thing, but it's not survival friendly. Maybe this will work. No, it's gonna blend in too much with the colors behind it. Man, it's difficult. Okay, think about it. Think about it. Yellow rock doesn't make sense. Red. I think red also doesn't make sense. Plus I'm now ruining the outline. What? Red rock doesn't make sense. Maybe we'll go back to gray and then see from there again. Maybe we could even use some other colors in the grays. Like the green mossy bit to just kind of give it some color. Yeah. It's all good, it's all good. I think the clay needs to be a different color. We'll get to that. Well, I just ruined that. Okay, we can do it. What was there? It was this one here and then a fence. I don't know if I've got a fence. Okay, so I just had an idea for the sky. And it's we flip the colors. So we turn this into, let me just select it. Into like the light blue terracotta. like light blue terracotta. That one might need to be changed at some point because it doesn't really match well. Then we replace this one with the blue ice. Blue ice. Yeah, that's... We'll replace the bottom one. And then we'll replace... Did I not select the full thing? Probably not. Okay, we'll select once again and then replace the clay for the lightest one. No, wait, I want the lightest one to be the darkest part. What is it? Compact ice? No. Packed ice. And then the top part will be the darkest, which will be... It's not like light blue concrete powder, maybe? I feel like that is more colorful. That is better. We just need to add to it. See if we can use some mossy bits. Is that almost like it has layers of green? I only like it there. Do I like it there? I don't like it there. There's not gonna fit. Is there anything that could maybe work? This way I can put light in it. So that will work kinda, I guess. And then here's another one for light. Hi Frisbee, welcome in, welcome in. We're just actively struggling. But it's fine. It's fine. We made like this one. As like a banner for the interior. And now we're working on another one, which is Berk before it was found. It just is super abstract. So like, how do you go about it then? It's kind of difficult. So everything is normal then? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. Now I kind of want to have some people finding this. That was the idea. How do we do that? How do you make people finding this place? An armor stand isn't gonna work. I kind of don't want to put a person in it. I just want to do it like that, like it's Berk early on. It needs one more bit of color. We're gonna go with the corner sun. I don't care. We're going with a corner sun. And then a frog light, because it will shine. Corner sun. Gotta move this one then. Because we need that one. Here. Is that a sun? I guess it is. Welcome in, JQ. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you've got a wonderful day. Okay, I do kind of like that. Let's see how it looks when we put it inside, and then we can always change things. But I need this one to go one up. Well, that's not going great. Here. There, and then I want one more like there. Sure. Okay, that works. And then we'll just see how it looks when we put it in. See if we can light it up, and then we go from there. That one is too small. It's not gonna work. They're gonna smash into the pillars. Maybe like here. That kind of works. Yeah, that works. And then behind all the trapdoors, we put light. It's gonna be like a green frog light. Also, welcome in, Captor Precious. How you doing? Hope you've got a wonderful day. Get the light in. Okay, that was a close one. And then here, this one. Here. And then we also need some stuff with the floor. Even the point of the fuse streak. I don't know. Twitch just randomly added it. I don't even know when it was added, or like I didn't know it was added. I knew it was a thing, but like I had not specifically turned it on, so to say. So yeah, I have no idea what the point is. Is there anything on this side? There's stuff here. I think it's like a way to motivate people to come back because it like also notifies people or something. But it's whatever. Not even really a streak. Yeah, it's something. I think like some people like it because then there are some streamers who don't really often read chat, but with the big message, then they do. So it allows them to have more like a chance of a big streamer reading their stream if they've got like a really high stream streak. Is there even a place where I can put this? I think that's it for lighting it up. I mean, I do kind of like them. I think they're cute. I think they add to it. And I just need 2 more on this side. Okay, let's see where do we want them? 1 on this part, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wide. That will be an 11 wide one, and then this area is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would also be an 8 wide one. What are we doing it here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9. Okay, we've got an 11 wide one and a 9 wide one. Yeah, we'll just extend the glass. I'll add your song request to the queue in a second. Okay. Wait, what did I say? 11 and 9. First, put that down somewhere. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, then I don't forget that. I'll add your song to the song request queue. What is it? Yeah. I still need to look into the thing that Lightacat sent me so it becomes automatic. But oh well. Add to queue. There we go. All good. I want to have one that includes a dragon. And I think we're going to do that for the bigger one. And then we'll also just put down another color for the other one. I'm going to have the bigger one with like a dragon. Something like, I don't really know what yet, but we'll figure it out. First, we've got like the borders and everything anyway. So we'll do that. Remove everything in here. Um, like that. Yeah, I think that works. Now just gonna make sure that this actually makes any sense. There, and then the signs in the middle. And there we go. Well, not this sign, this one. One side, then the other side. Okay. That's one laid out, then the other one. This was 9, right? I think it was. Yeah, that would be fine. That isn't. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that works. I wanna have stairs in this one. Just like that. Right. Okay, perfect. That's one side, and then the other side. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we just need 2 more stories for them. So I want this to be something with dragon. Dragon story. And then that will be another one. Maybe like another one with a boat, because like both of the ones on the image have a boat. So something with like a ship. But then instead of the rain being the issue, like the sun and the sky and the rain, maybe something else. Maybe like a giant wave. Ship and giant wave. Boom. Plan. We've got a dragon plan and a ship plan. I think that's a good plan. Totally worked out. Then what I'm gonna do, because we've already been going for almost 2 hours. Okay, time is going way too fast today. I need to take a quick break because we haven't gone with any breaks yet so far. And then I'll be back in just a few minutes. Take this time to like eat something, drink something, stretch for a bit, take care of yourself, and then we'll continue with the other 2 banners. And I'm really excited to do them because they'll add a lot to the interior. I'll be right back. There we go. Oh my god. Getting that unmute button was difficult today. We're back. Oh my god. Let me just quickly drink something and then we'll continue. Okay. We'll do the one with the dragon. And I kind of want to do for like the one with the dragon like an orangey red sky. And then quite a dark colored dragon. But like lighter than like terrain around it. So like terrain, dragon, sky. Does that even make sense? We'll just block it out in full blocks. So we'll have like dragon here. Terrain here. Maybe the dragon is a bit higher. We'll do like its head and its wings. And then its wings or its body or something. Almost like it's in a volcano biome. Let's use these colors. I like crimson. Something like that. Maybe we'll move all of that one down. We'll get to Dragon Head later, it's fine. That's nice. And then we'll go up here. No, I don't really know how to go about this. Like that. And then we stack this one. Maybe that's too much. No, that's not great. Okay. Do we have walls that will work there? We have these. They might be a bit dark. But sometimes there's nothing better. Move this up. Get another one of these, and then they're here. I think that will work, and I kind of want to see. Do we have like... Is a piston gonna work? For like these parts? If we do it purely from the side. Yeah, if we then have the sky really be like the red to like yellow almost, that will work. We have this one here. Maybe a bit too much. And then stone in between and then tough in between. Really simple, but it will work. And then we copy it to the other side, so all is equal. Oh, but that's obviously not going to work because it's not the same on either side. Should have kept that in mind, but it's fine. Yeah. And then I want to have the sky. Let's see what like blocks would work for that. Probably like the resin. I really like the resin and it's super bright. And I want to have like some yellow. Like maybe the brightest part, maybe honey in between those two. And then this towards more like red. I'm like, what is the other block? Like the wart? Is there a block in between these two? We're gonna like use the easy way out. Perfect. And then I want to have like the lightest part here. Okay, and then the dragon head we'll just ignore for now. Purely just texture this bit. That's right. But we'll make it a bit more like that. I think there should be another block in between these two. Is that gonna work? Yeah, I doubt there is something. Maybe like the red sandstone was like a good suggestion. Well, not that version of it. Not like bright enough. It's too desaturated. So we can use like resin clump here to just blend it in. I think that might be a go-to. Okay, we can use that. Remove that for now. Yeah. And there. Okay, and then we'll have this one in the end. That one is also pretty dark. Okay, we'll have to see if there's maybe another block in between. So welcome back from the ads, everyone. I don't think you've missed too much, and I hope they weren't too long. Yeah, okay, so this red is definitely not it. I think even just a red wool might be a better fit. Yeah, that definitely is a better fit. Still does need something in between. How much darker is this one? Not much. Okay. Maybe it's a bit better. And then, is there any color still in between these two? It puts like the same color there again. So I doubt it. Yeah, it's not there. Welcome in, Cosmic Quinn. How you doing? How's it going? We're working on some banners for the interior. So like the interior of this has like banners on the back. So we're making some of them. Also, I don't think this bit here is still working now that we've got that. Is there a better block that has like one side, one line that's different? I don't think so. Like the piston was great, but making banners, looking sick. Thank you. Yeah, was it? So this one is like a ship. I think it's crashing or something, but there's sun and rain, which is inspired by like the only one that we can see on the reference image here. And then the other ones, we've just been like coming up with like stories for them. So this one is like Berk, but without the city on it, or like the village on it. This one is gonna be a dragon in like a volcanic biome. And then this is gonna be a ship in a storm. It's just we now have the background for it. Maybe like we'll do like a few more like that. And maybe some buttons will help later on. I'm gonna probably remove half the buttons, it's fine. I didn't change much, I'll just remove them. And then we get like a dragon in the middle here. But it's kind of difficult because I am limiting myself to like roughly 2 layers. And also survival friendly. So we gotta get creative sometimes. I still don't like this. I'm not a fan. Is there any way to do it better? We can just do this and then make this bit straight all the way up. It will look so weird. See, it's like too straight. I do think it's better than what we had, kinda. Maybe like even like that. And we don't need the pistons now. Okay, we'll just go with this. Maybe we could use these lines for a bit more. Just to create some more, like, I don't know, depth almost. Keep the walls, but the trapdoor on the right side of the top one, and then the other one on the left side of the top one. But the thing is, with the walls is they're one not color matching, and if I then do trapdoors on it, they become twice as wide as this is. Like this is like 6 pixels and the wall's already 8 pixels. It just doesn't work, which is kind of sad. But it's fine, we'll get it. We'll get through it. I don't like that one. Almost feels like they should then be split up again. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. And then we just get a dragon in the middle and everything will be fine. And a dragon will totally not be difficult. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep building dragons? I mean, I am building Berk, which is fully revolving around dragons. But like, why do I keep... Why? Okay. It's fine. We'll just go maybe with like a head. How do I do that? No, it looks like a villager. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We get it. We get it. We can do it. Just gotta believe in it. That's like a bad looking elephant. Okay, no. Change of plan. Change of plan. Now it's like a bull. Which I guess is closer than an elephant. Maybe the horns just need to be a different color. I think it's with the head shape. Let me like think. How would I do this? Oh. I do have glass here. It's just not a dragon. It's like a bull. It's almost like a devil in hell or something. Not a dragon. That made it like a human mask. It looks like Hiccup's mother now. You know, like the mask Hiccup's mother wears in like part 2. I'm not mad about it. It just doesn't fit yet. It needs more. It needs something better. Want to move it up, maybe? And then add something underneath? Or just work on something new underneath? I think I've lost my building skills, but it's fine. It's what I thought last time as well. Look, it's now a baby version of what I built above. I don't think this is much progress. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It looks very happy. I like the top one a lot. Like, I like the shape. It just isn't a dragon. It's a lot of things, but not a dragon. Like... I like this one. It almost... I love this one, actually. I love it because it feels like it is, like... the mask from Hiccup's mother in, like, the second part, right? It just needs something to make it make sense. We're going off topic now. Well, not off topic, but it's, like, different than what I planned. But I like it. Just gotta find out how to make it make sense with something here. Set of horns, but I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it does need another set of horns. Where would they go is then the question. They either go here. What I got underneath it? Okay, but then not bad. Hmm. Now it does feel more like a dragon. I do like that. Kind of looks like a deer. Hmm. If we move this down and then in the wall we make with like spruce some wings. We like that makes sense. We like make wings in the walls. And then it will look like it has wings or something. But then the yellow bit here doesn't make sense anymore. Hmm. Okay, that also feels super desaturated and I don't like that. What if we like make smoke? That's stupid. Um I don't think that really translates well. It's a difficult one. What if we recolor this bit to make it look more like it actually is the reason for the fire? Story-wise, this makes more sense. Yeah, it looks like a deer or like a moose or something. Now it looks like it's causing the fire here. If we then give it wings in a way, or like a silhouette behind it, like it's coming from somewhere, that would make sense. Hmm. Does that look like kind of it's like coming from the top? Hmm. I can see it doing that. Okay, so at least it's not unrealistic here. Maybe like if we use like a slab. Just gotta keep reworking it and then we'll get there at some point, hopefully. What if we use like the walls for depth? What does it look like if we copy that? Just, you see? Definitely isn't there yet, but I feel like it's making more sense than it was. Maybe texture would help? You work so fast. You think that? I mean, I did 2 of them so far. It's been 2.5 hours. So, it depends on what you say is working fast. I don't think that line made much sense. No, that line didn't. Maybe like the middle line would be benefiting of like a different color. It kind of looks like it's coming from the top. Just feel like these corners are something. That one connects and I don't want to have that happen. Let's see, is there anything that I can put there without it connecting? Because I can do that, but obviously that corner is then not gonna work. Because this kind of feels weird. Yeah, no, that's awkward. Maybe we can do this and then put just a wall behind it. Okay, that helps. And then we put these here. And then we totally know what we're doing. Those walls are too dark. They kind of just blend in. Do we have a better wall? Like the brick one, maybe. Maybe too light, but it will be darker where we place this, so that may help. Another brick stair in the wall to make the blackstone one angle. Was it the reason I have this in the wall is so the fence gate goes down in like survival friendly stuff, so I don't have to debug it. And then the blackstone will be a smoother angle. It's just like a silly little trick. I think that is better. I kind of feel like it needs like nostrils in a way. Now I would use candles, except candles don't work in this case, given that the rotation it will be in, the candles will be like, you know, like when 2 candles are like in the wrong rotation, you only see one. But maybe like an open fence gate could work in this case. We'll give it a try. Here we go. I feel like that's maybe too light. Maybe like the oak. Is there anything else that would maybe be a better fit? Also, I want to move that in. Let's see. You know, a bed. Has like these 2 dots. What if we could like have a bed, but only those bottom dots? That would be kind of good. Like just imagine. Okay, it's not right here. But like something like that, just not in the shape of a bed and the way a bed works, because that just ruined everything. Okay, we'll find something. I think the open fence gate is gonna be the best one, but I just want to have another look, just to be sure. First of all, this probably needs to be on top of something, and it's like, it has like an extra line. I don't think that's necessarily better. I do think the oak trapdoor, or like fence gate, is better. Anything else? Anything else that could maybe work? Let's see. Is there anything I want to give a try? Anything in a pot, maybe? Now imagine this one, but like not with the middle. I feel like that looks more like a skull part. So like say it was dead, it would have made sense. But it's not dead. I don't want to have a dead thing here. I feel like it's not bad. Like I'm not upset with it. It just misses one thing. Just misses something. We'll come up with it. We'll figure it out. It will probably be, it's probably missing light. Like light sources. It says light in the eyes, but maybe we replace this with something that's light. It might be a bit bright, but at least we have then a light source. Maybe like candles for like the particles as well. That will hopefully do a bit of lighting. And then the lichen. Oh wait, that blends in better than some of the buttons even. I think that's fine. Now, do I put anything else here? I do really like them. I think like next to each other, they all feel like they tell a story. I'll just put it in, and then if I feel like stuff is missing when I see it in place, I can add that in the moment. But then I just see my progress. That will help. I like them a lot. Thank you. They're a bit they're just, yeah, they're difficult. Mostly just because they're such a small scale and kind of abstract. But I do really like them. And I like building them. Now I need to figure out how to paste this in. I think it's gonna be like that, and we have to just work with some of the rocks. Like, remove it. Yeah, that's fine. I broke something. Okay, we're good. Let's see, is everything like lit up around here? Spawn proof everything? Okay, good. So let's have a look at it. Just say you're here. I feel like the light part might be too light. What if we like move it back and then do the trapdoor bit with the bamboo trapdoor? And then like flip it. Still the same amount of light but less bright from here. I think that's better. Okay, well, don't stand in the fire. That's not great. I don't think that's bad. I really like that, actually. The only unfortunate thing is you don't really see the eyes. See the storyline of, like, the dragon to the ship in Storm, just seeing Berk, and then the ship in Sunlight. And it's like, there's Berk. They're going. What ship? Dragon, and then Wait! But, like, the ship... There's ship and Storm. There's dragon. Everything goes wrong. Then everything goes better because there's rain and sun at the same time. And then they had Berk. And that's how they found it. Okay, we've made a story up. I don't know if this is canon. I don't care if it's canon. I like the idea. I like the idea. So then we just need the final one. Just need the final one. We like make another boat. Have like different color sky. Like, what type of sky do we go with? I can just copy almost the water idea. I just think this one is like one block less white. It's canon now. We've made it canon. I'm just gonna copy that. I don't care. Put it there. Okay, that's not really working. We'll just make a new one. But we'll do this type of like water style. I really like this water style. And we'll put like a new ship, but the ship is like dying or something. I don't really know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm now excited for this. That's not right. I feel like that's fine. This part of the water is looking weird. Welcome in, Blueberry. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hope you've got a wonderful day. What if we just connect the two here? And I kind of want more here. Just like that. I mean, that's gonna be probably broken anyway, because the ship is gonna be there. Now, how do I want to do that? Gonna have gray sky. And then a ship in front of it. Like, grab the blue blocks. Then we get there. Here. Whole bunch of blue here. More blue there. And then the lightest blue we'll keep there. And then this sky, we're gonna go with like gray, but I kind of want to do like a gray with like a hue shift. So what color do we then go with? The sails will be like the same color as that one. Maybe if we go like to green. Is there anything in between these two that's like easy to find? Well, decide that that's it. And then maybe like a fourth color, which will be like tough. Tough is that. Kind of a depressing color, but hey, it's a storm. And we got some clouds in, and then like a ship. And it wouldn't make sense for the ship to break, because then they would never arrive. So I'm not building a broken ship, but I was thinking about it. So we'll have to figure something else out. Inspiration of some game. It's from Berk, and it's based on the banners here in the background. So you see here a few banners, but there's no really like a good reference of what they actually have. But I'm assuming some like folklore. So that's why we're going this route. So I want another one of those ships, just like the same type of ship. Maybe I just like copy it. Why not? Why not? Will we like flip it in like way it's gone? That's blocks being removed. Wait, how was that? I think that's it. Okay. And then there we go. Oh wait, no, there's still parts here. And then we move that in. Kind of want to flip it because it feels like that makes more sense. Yeah. Make sure that makes sense. That works. How long do you play Minecraft? I've been playing Minecraft since... What is the specific day that I started building? I started building April 2024, so it's not too long ago. Like, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And then we need something like the storm, and then like heavy rain. So we'll go with like, instead of like the warm colored candles, like the white candles, and then like some clouds. Or maybe blue candles would even work. I feel like the water might be too happy. Is there like another blue that's like lighter than that, but not as happy as that? Let's see. Maybe this one will work. Although it could be close to like the sky color. What if we like replace the concrete powder with the wool one? There we go. Would lightning strikes work somehow? Ooh, that's a good suggestion. I have no idea, but we can figure it out. We can figure it out. We'll give it a try, okay. There was something here, so I think we're gonna prioritize that. Now, this would have connected. So what we're gonna do is we turn that into a stair, so now it doesn't connect. Okay, and then cloud and lightning. Lightning would be a good one. Is this gonna be a good color for like a cloud? No, we gotta be careful here around the edge. Okay, I'm not a fan of that cloud yet. Maybe, and this side is a better color here. Now we can give this a try. I have no idea if this would like look good. Okay, we don't put it here. Does that make sense? I definitely want those lit up. Maybe the other way around. Not it. Like it's too... Okay, wait. I like that shape. Oh, it's gonna connect if I were to do there. What if we move the entire cloud over? I don't know how you're doing this, but this is amazing. Thank you. It's a lot of block placing. Well, yeah. Maybe if we use like the visible glass. Okay, that's not bad. And then the rest will be rain. Maybe even go with like a darker color at the top. Let's see. Because then it goes real dramatic. Okay, I do kind of like that. I do kind of like that. And then a lot of rain. Maybe the light gray candle could work for rain. But just make sure it doesn't... It kind of gets lost. Hi, Gummy. Welcome in. Hope you've got a wonderful day. How about the blue candle? And otherwise the white candle. I feel like the blue candle is like... Maybe the dark blue? I kind of feel like it's too dark. Maybe white is the way to go here. Do you play any other games? Not many, but I have been enjoying myself some Pokemon Legends ZA. So I've been playing that recently a good bit. Maybe if we go like white at the bottom and then switch the color to like the gray, like the higher parts. If we don't misclick at least. Yeah. I also kind of think like, was it? It would have been cool to use like glass, but I think it's gonna just connect to the sides everywhere, and then you don't have like the streaky glass lines anymore. Also, I don't think rain should be in the water. Well, like it ends up in the water, but you don't see it then anymore. It will just blend in together. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Alupa, welcome in and welcome in. I need to go. Have a good day. Take care, Blueberry. Take care. Something about this is still a bit too dark. I think that works. Now I want the lightning to really be lit up. So I want to kind of just grab a wall. And then we'll put like a light source behind that in a bit. And I'll put it in and see how it looks. Add light sources where needed, and then we'll probably be done with these banners at least. That's pretty cool. And then we've got like a whole story going. So this one was planned for this wall. Okay, yeah, it definitely needs light. Let's see what we can hide. Okay, that's a light source between the behind here. Maybe like another one here. So the lightning shows up. And then in this one, what I did is I put a trapdoor in it. Here. But again, a light source. I lost my shroomlights. Okay, got him. A slab there, and then I needed a button. And then some lichen in some parts of the water will probably help. And then maybe in some other parts of like... That didn't change much. I don't know what light level lichen is, but it's not high enough. What if that also becomes a stair like this? And then we put another light source behind it. Let me quickly see if it's all spawn proof. Seems like it. So then we take... Hello? We take a look back. I do think that's a good one. Ooh, it's maybe a bit dark here. I also need to continue this to the sides. Is it only here? It is only there. Maybe on this side? Ooh, it definitely is on this side. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And then this one. Did I do the same for here? I did not. Okay. Just fix that quickly. Okay, that's fine, that works. And then here, it's just the final bit here. Control C, that's it. I kept clicking the V, that was annoying. Okay, there. And then gotta continue this with like rock. Oh, gonna move that one. Put it there. Yeah. And then I feel this one is too dark in this corner. Or just hide a block. Yeah, that's fine. Why is my thing in a weird thing? There. Please keep a chat in English. You watched Arcane? I have not seen much other than like the first episode. So no, I've not really watched it. Most songs added to like the playlist here are because of my moderators during my subathon. Yeah, I never really got through the first episode. Oh, I like this. I like this. Okay, so we've got 4 of these wall paintings now, or like banners. That's Berk. That's like a nice sunny ship. Here's like a big angry dragon, and then this is a ship in a storm. It's like ship in a storm. They see an angry dragon, then everything becomes better, and then they find Berk. Or at least that's what we think it is. It's fine. And then we have these 4 here. I'll be moving them to my asset plot so I don't lose track of them. And I can use them again later if needed. Anything outside of this selection? No. Okay. And we'll be flying a long time this way. There we go. Oh, we've got so many assets already. So we have like all the houses, got some decor, got Toothless here, got the statue. And then we have the banners. Why is my Twitch messing up? I don't know. My layout keeps updating in a really annoying way. Am I in the right map view? I don't think I am. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just leave it. I'm not gonna stop a stream over that. And then did I move it? Or did I copy it? I think I moved it, but it might. Yeah, okay, we're good. We can remove it from the to-do list. So we've got banners. That's the top one. Please. Here. Okay. Okay, there's decor and tables, storage stuff, dragon 2, food storage, weapons, dragon seats, loose benches, and chairs. I've kind of done the loose benches and chairs already. We might want a few more, but like the majority of them I've already done, so I'm just gonna cross that off. And then dragon seeds will be done once we have more dragons. Or like all the dragons done. Now I really want to build another dragon. We've also already been going for 3 hours and I've got dinner in less than an hour. So I don't think I'm gonna have time to build a whole dragon. Which is kind of upsetting because I did really want to do that today. But we kind of got carried away with the banners. The decor on table, storage stuff, food storage and weapons is like easy bits. It's like these type of bits. We kind of have like here some food storage already. Food storage here. So like that stuff like that will just scatter around. And then we'll go from there. Here. That would not make sense if I put too many there next to each other. Kind of wanted to like create a barrier. And I don't know if... You know what? This is fine. We can work with this one. Just like put stuff around it. Make it make sense and such. But a giant cauldron of cod? It is! So the idea here is that this is the dragon cod feeder. Right? Like all the food. They kind of eat the same food. But they need a lot of it for dragons and people. And then here are like smaller ones. And we also have a dragon in here. It's kind of goofy, but it's a grunkle. So yeah, we've got... I kind of try to make everything story-wise like kind of make sense. Like make it look as if it's really dragons and people coexist. Now obviously in here, the layout is like kind of vague. And it differs from like scene to scene. Like there's here like people sitting here with like benches and tables close to the main fire. Whereas here, everyone is standing here. There's still like a table, but the benches are not there. So I imagine that like the interior kind of changes depending on what they need it for. And given that we're not building a specific like big thing, like a specific scene, I'm just going by what I think like the usual average setup would be. So we've got like these cans for like, is it a can? Like a barrel for like beer or whatever? Or like another thing they drink, probably beer. Just like big tables. And I kind of want to have food on the tables. Only thing is, you can see the trapdoors are the higher one. So I need to move them down and it's going to be annoying. Also, cool bench. Fires. I have been removing some of like the actual fire because there's then too much smoke. I feel like I kind of get annoyed by how much smoke there is. But I do kind of want the smoke. Like I don't want to fully turn it off. So I've been doing it with this. I like this a lot because it requires little imagination to piece together what things are. It's like, yeah, it really is like storytelling for like, yeah, it's blocks. What you're gonna do with blocks. But you can do a lot with blocks. There are a lot of people have shown you can do an absolute lot with blocks. But it does require some extra imagination and help. Or like, not help. But like storytelling. No, I don't like that one. We'll have some of these here. Make them more like this. Like that. And then I want to make it feel full, but still walkable, like not that cluttered. So it needs something here, but realistically speaking, what do you put there? Because it's not really a, like, bench. Because there's already a bench on the other side. Would it make sense to have two benches next to each other? We can have, like, a thing like that way. And a chest. Do I have a chest? I do. Great. No, that's too close to those seats. Okay, so there's this thing, and these things are meant to be like places where they cook the fish. So maybe we can like act like some fish fell on the floor, or it's like kind of burned. I'll be right back. Got some food to eat up. Go take care of yourself. Go take care of yourself. Just leave litter. Not like that. Maybe like that. I don't know if it makes much sense. Also, that needs to be one with fish because it's like next to food. We put food next to food. I think. It's fine, it's fine. Now there's a chair here. What would someone do who has a chair here? Maybe there are some books behind it. Does that make sense to have a bookshelf here? Maybe. They do have like an area with books because that's like where, like in one of the spin-offs or like the mini series, they have books at some point. Like that's the whole thing in like a big book of like dragon history. So they must have books somewhere. Now I don't have one specific book area, but like they probably don't have too many books. Like how many people can read in that society? No idea. There we go. And then a pot that's actually just like a beaker with something in it. And you can imagine someone was reading here. Maybe like an item frame with like another book. Maybe the books would set on fire. It's fine, it's fine. We don't worry about it. Okay, we'll be moving a few of these down. Is that one? That one can't be moved down, okay. One can't be moved down either. So we've got 4 spots to put something on. There. Okay. Pickles? Wait, I want this one to be 2. Okay, that's better. It's kind of as if it's alive. It's not great yet. I also want to have one that has the book on top of it. So here we have like a book that's like, if we imagine the book that they were doing in like the mini show, like the series. We're like sitting here with like the 4 of them or so. That will work. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Hope they weren't too long. That. Hi, Acrylic. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? I think that's fine. Can we put paintings up? Would paintings make sense? Are there like any pretty paintings that would like be cool? I don't think there's actually like good spots to put them. Maybe in like the interiors, but not here. Yeah, don't think there's much of a spot to put them. We already got like the giant banners anyway. They're kind of gonna just, I don't know, get overshadowed by the giant banners. Man, I love these banners. They're so cool. They really help with the storytelling. They really, really help with the storytelling. I think if it's just like a little bit of going around doing things like what we have here, it will then like be there. And then like the Great Hall's done. Which would be really cool. Because it's like such a significant part of like Berk and like some parts of the story even. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm really excited to finish this. Do we have a chest? I need a chest. I need a chest. There we go. Also, I like what I did with the leaf litter here, and I now want it at every single one of them. I just know it's gonna be a pain to add that everywhere, but I don't care. I like that. I really like that. This part feels a bit dark, like here. Any way we can bring light in? We have lanterns. Can we just put like a lantern on the floor? Does that make sense? I guess it's not too bad. We have some of them on the floor. Same for this one. Yeah, that does help, yeah. I'm really excited for this. Alright, food has been acquired. Nice. What did you get? What did you get? I always see like your food pictures in like, I think Stan and Nico's Discord, and they always look really good. Like it always looks like you've got something delicious. Okay. Oh, that was a big fail. Also not the right campfire. Do I have the right campfire somewhere? I do. Great. Alright. Now maybe here we can also put some sort of like library part. Because that, I feel like that would make sense almost. Maybe they've got oak plates. Doesn't stand out enough. Maybe like dark oak. Because I don't want to go spruce. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I like that. And then like the pickles, because every Minecraft interior needs a pickle. That's how it's done. And then more leaf litter around this one, because obviously they are not... I don't know what I'm saying. I just like the idea of the leaf litter around it, because it makes it feel more used. Okay, there we go. I think that's decent. Went out yesterday and got a burger. Ooh, that's nice. It's been a while since I had like a proper burger. I should like make one of those again. Like good like hamburger type stuff. It's nice. Like having a good big filled one with like all kinds of toppings and like veggies and such. It's great. I'm a huge fan of like good like well built burgers. And then I need this one. Oh my god, extra storage. It's great. And a lantern, because I want this bit to be lit up a little bit better. I love having all these little bits. If you just go around adding more and more of these little bits, this entire interior will look so good at some point. Like, look at this part here already, where I actually went in and did all that. That's great. It's like the tables. It'll be great, it'll be great. Welcome in, Faust. Hope you have a wonderful day. Look, there's a dragon and it has bones because it ate all its food. And that's totally making sense. This is one of the dragon beds. I kind of want like another one here. How big is it? It's like 7 wide. Can I even fit another one here? 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't fit another one. Okay, that's great. And then we'll have like another dragon on here. At some point. Not now, because I don't have the time to build a dragon. We'll move this one over. We can complete that. Then there are dragons who also have a spot here. That's great. Yeah, I like that. Maybe move it 1 to the side. Maybe 2 even to the side. Well, I made a mistake there. Okay, we get it. We got it. There we go. Remind me to post a picture I took. Oh, this is nice. And then we'll just have like that one in the middle for now, and then we can just move it once we get the dragon. And that's a dragon bed, so we can remove that then from my list. Oh my god. We're being so productive today. Dragon seats, fully removed. So we just need a second dragon. The food storage. Ooh, I haven't been doing much that's like weapon based. Like I've been doing a bunch of like food storage, decor, and storage stuff. Like decor on the tables I've been working on. Like weapon based. How would I go weapon based stuff? Because they probably do have like shields and shit on like pillars. There's like one reference where they've got the shields on like the pillars, I'm sure. Am I correct to remember that? I think it's not these two pictures. I think it's a different picture. And there was one picture where they had like a bunch of shields somewhere. So I kind of want to go with that as well and have like a few spots where they've got like just shields laying around. Maybe like as like decorative part. In the same way as they put like shields on their ship. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's also already like getting quite late, given that dinner is probably going to be not too long from now. So I might just like end stream here. Let me see. Is anyone live? I mean, Stan is live. I haven't rated Stam in quite a bit. No, I have. I've rated Stam relatively recently. Lily is also still live. What is Lily doing? Lily's been going for 6 hours. It does say be right back. But she's also been going for 6 hours. How long has Mybin been going for? Mybin is there. Oh, Mybin just started. That means that we're rating Mybin. With that, I'm gonna say bye to YouTube chat. Hello YouTube, where's YouTube? There's YouTube. Bye YouTube, I hope you'll have a wonderful day and I appreciate you stopping by. And then